All right, let's journey back in time to one of the darkest chapters in the history of ancient Israel. Imagine this. For 7 long, agonizing years, the people of Israel lived under a shadow of terror. This wasn't just a difficult time, it was a period of absolute despair. The Midianites, a powerful and ruthless nation, had them completely under their thumb. Now, when I say the Midianites were a problem, I'm not just talking about a border dispute. Picture this. Every year, as soon as the Israelites had planted their crops, a vast, overwhelming horde would sweep across the land. The scriptures describe them like a plague of locusts, so numerous they were impossible to count. They came with their camels, their livestock, and their entire tribes, and they didn't just take a little, they took everything. They would set up camp right in the middle of Israel's most fertile lands, like the Jezreel Valley. And as the grain ripened, as the grapes grew heavy on the vine, the Midianites would descend. They'd steal the harvest, leaving the Israelites with nothing but dust and empty fields. They'd cut down the olive trees, destroy the vineyards, and slaughter the livestock, the sheep, the oxen, the donkeys. It wasn't just robbery. It was systematic destruction designed to starve the people into submission. The effect was devastating. The once proud Israelites were reduced to fugitives in their own land. They abandoned their homes, their villages, their farms. To survive, they had to flee to the mountains. They carved out dens in the rocks, found refuge in desolate caves, and hid in remote strongholds. Can you imagine the fear? Every footstep, every shadow could be an enemy. Children grew up knowing only hunger and hiding. The spirit of the nation was completely broken. And in the midst of all this suffering, a haunting question hung in the air. Where was God? The people felt abandoned. It seemed as though God had turned a blind eye, that he was silent in their suffering. Fear had replaced faith. Despair had choked out hope. It was in this desperate, hopeless moment, when all seemed lost, that the stage was set for one of the most unlikely heroes in history. A man who was himself hiding in fear, a man named Gideon. His story, and how he rose from this rock bottom, is a testament to how hope can be found in the most desperate of times. But first you have to understand the darkness they were in. This was the world he was born into, a world where hiding was the only way to survive.